So it's about that time of the year again. I've set up my Christmas tree. I got my scarf on. I might be a little cold right now, but not really. I'm in Florida. It's pretty hot here, babe. But if I could just distract for a moment and speak about one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. Gremlins. That movie with the cute little gizmo guy that the dude bought at the shop, and it's this fluffy, cute little dude, and he's got the bow and arrow, and he's got the funny things, and he goes, ooh, and hums to himself in this sad, sad little situation we're in. Maybe curling into a corner, rocking his head back and forth, he's so scared. He inadvertently created all these spooky monsters, all these troll-like figures that are now kind of influxing the street. What do we do with them? Have they not become lost? Have they not become what we used to represent? The people who would get up in droves to line up on those message boards and just talk trash. At every instance they can. Where there is an argument to be made, there is an insult to be shouted. The occasional racial slur here and there. We sort of exchanged that envelope for the other side. And they have become that influxation of these creatures swarming in the night that just do things, foul, wretched things for their own amusement. They just seem to giggle and laugh at all of it. Like it's funny. Like something is just a little bit off. And they see the world crumbling before their eyes. The ones they have established and created no longer exists. So what do we do, my friends? We plan things out and we coordinate it into an attack. We attack the people. We attack those we do not agree with. If you're not just a tad bit scared, if you've forgotten the meaning of Christmas, if you forgot the meaning of sharing joy and love unto others and not judging one by thine color of skin, we could embrace a better world. We could live somewhere where people are free and open to be themselves, where no one is discriminated, no one is hated upon, no one is oppressed. We are all living in a free society where we give gifts to each other upon this time of the year. Instead of this hatred, instead of this malign force of nature which we unleash in the night when we are drunk, bored, and lonely, we've exchanged those customs and values to become these literal trolls all of a sudden. These little monsters that just want to wreak their havoc upon the world because, well, they're upset at the system and the schematic of things because it's changing. The paradigm is shifting. And they don't like that. They don't like the simplicity of it. They don't like the fact that we've got new ideas on the way and that we've got better production, we've got better affairs with foreign countries. And I was thinking today, just a random thought, we got the Middle East, we got Saudi Arabia, and they're all, wiping their butts with sand. They have no toilet paper. And wouldn't you think if maybe we went in there and just built a McDonald's, they throw their guns down for a minute and be like, hey, why the fuck am I shooting all these people? I'm gonna go get a burger. Or hi, how about we make a full throttle, and then the guy with the gun shooting the other person's just gonna be distracted and be like, well, there's this motorcycle bar there and they got beer, and well, I'm just gonna go inside. Hey, Akamar, come with me. Let's not shoot people today. Let's go inside and watch the football game. Let's kick back and drink a few beers. Maybe if we gave them some of the gifts we have, like an Xbox, or I don't know, World of Warcraft. Maybe they could turn into those cave-dwelling monsters that exist in our country, who sit in their parents' basement all day, jacking off, playing violent video games. yet they really don't do anything violent at all. All they're really doing is just decreasing their chances of getting laid. I mean, if you want to be simplistic about things, if you want to stop the dangerous terrorisms of the world, and if you want to calm people down, instead of giving them guns, give them a Hardee's. Instead of giving them grenades, give them a Trump taco bowl. But wait. You're just being sarcastic, aren't you? You're just looking at the irony of things, and you seem to think it's funny. No, I seem to think it's a little bit logical. More logical than regulating war with them. More logical than selling them guns for the trade of opiates or something like that. You know, maybe we can give them a little bit, some toilet paper so they don't have to wipe their ass with fucking sand so often. You know, instead of giving them all these bombs and all these weapons to fight each other with, which is exactly what we do, we give them the joy, we give them the love, we give them what we have. We give them the things that we think are dangerous to our society. Violent video games, sex magazines, the internet with all of its she-male porn and interracial porn and its gangbanging of watching dudes watch fucking black dudes fuck their wife. I mean, we can give that all to them. All it's going to do is just confine them to their basements, and it's going to confine them to the bars until they drink their fucking eyes out. But hey, they're not exactly fighting their government anymore, and their government's not exactly fighting them anymore. They're distracted, man. They're distracted, much like we are. We're distracted by these things, these frivolous things, these little toys, these gizmos, these communication devices, your iPads, your funny shoes that you wear that look like feet that attach around your toes and they're really creepy looking. We could give them those and they could just start fucking running around and shit. Hey, this is great. This is better than running in an actual pair of shoes. Why would I shoot this guy when I got these shoes that I can run around in? Consumerism is what we're plagued by. They're plagued by landmines and extremists and a oppressive government and people constantly getting in there trying to establish something, trying to make matters their matters, trying to destroy and collapse the society so they can have an excuse to go in there and be like, hey, we're going to establish democracy. So, you know, we're going to send our military in there, we're going to send our drones in there, we're going to do all these nasty things, and then we're going to act like we did it to liberate you, while we kind of just take your oil and build a pipeline or something like that. You know, it's an insane idea for me to make this prognosis, isn't it? I'm legitimately fucking crazy, aren't I? I'm the one who lost his fucking mind somewhere along the way. None of the people that are panicking into the street with the fucking, the Guy Fawkes masks and all those weird fucking ninja clothes they wear, beating people up with baseball bats and calling everyone a fucking Nazi. Even they're going to start calling the children Nazis. They're attacking old people already. When do they revert to throwing acid into your face or making a pipe bomb and sticking it in the car? Doesn't it freak you out a little bit? Don't you think that we're kind of on the path of going somewhere violent and deadly because people are getting fucking fed up and tired of it? I don't know, folks. Or we can let them plague the streets like a virus, like something dirty and dangerous. Something little, something we could really just wipe out at the flip of a switch. We could take all their piss bottles and we could fill them with sulfuric acid. And then they could throw it at their own fucking faces. Or we could give them the peace and love they desire, so they continue to take advantage of the situation, so they have an excuse every time they go out and hurt someone, every time they go out and destroy something, a Starbucks, their base of operations. They go out there throwing garbage cans into shit, shattering windows, scaring people, starting fires. Because we love them. We love them. They're confused evil. Yes. Confused evil. Twist my mustache, my evil little mustache, until I get what I want. Until I get that war I want. Until the streets. Until they're full. The flow of the bodies. The limbs. Don't say that. Don't say it out loud. Do a little investigative research into us. Look into our eyes as we hypnotize you. With the fascism, the Nazis. The glass ceiling. If we can't shatter that ceiling and let it rain upon us and tear us to shreds, we're going to have to get someone else to do it for us. So the press, the media, they will report about our activities every day. They will get all the wild ratings in the world that they fucking want. They'll get all the goddamn money they want. And then at one point, someone's going to step in there, and I guess we're just going to let natural selection happen. We're just going to let all those people with guns, we're just going to let them become paranoid. As if they weren't already too paranoid before. We're going to unleash the belly of the beast. Because somewhere in our minds, we think we're liberating society. We think we're doing a good thing by spreading this social awareness. But we don't see the tundra of irascible rage and venom building behind us. That surging mass of angry fucking rednecks. We don't see it. All it takes is just for someone to come in there and start talking a little sense to them. And maybe they'll see the catastrophe they have summoned into reality. Maybe they will see the beast foaming and frothing behind them. Without having to look at it in hindsight and be like, oh, they're already coming. It's too late. They're going to kill us. They're going to kill us all. The streets are being lined and lived by these guys wearing Make America Great hats again, and they're all armed with AR-15s like that guy who shot up the church. Folks, it might be a little insane here, but I think they are making America great again. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And then it all collapses. The system explodes. The buildings crumble and the skies fall of meteorites, and Trump sits in office laughing in his chair. Laughing and laughing. I did it, folks. I made America great again. Or we could just be a little paranoid. We're drinking the funny juice again. We're losing our marbles, man. It's not that we have bad ideas. It's not that we're misled by this prospect that has been building for the late ass years. We can't fail in this society. We can't fail. We can't fail. We can't fail. If we do fail, he's literally Hitler. Literally Hitler. And then he pulls that string, and the White House collapses. And the regime of Nazis, armed in brown suits, with their muskets and Lugers, are entering the streets. Hutch, 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 hutch. Hee, hi-yo, hee, hi-yo. They are coming. They are taking us. Yet, we have no resistance to face them. We have no guns. We have piss bottles. We just have these piss bottles. Everything goes to hell. It's kind of amusing when you think about it. It's a bad outcome. It's a bad outcome for those poor fools. And everyone's gonna have one explosive news week. Oh boy, can you see it already? The media coverage, the TVs, the newspapers. Man, we're going to forget about everything real quick. Real fucking quick. To the point to where we might just turn those TVs off and just realize, hey, something crazy is afoot out there. Something isn't quite right. Can I prevent this before it happens? Can I spread some sort of knowledge upon you people? Something, a little more, I don't know, nice? Something a little more forgiving? Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we are truly doomed. Maybe that projection in the sky, that hurricane flashing with lightning bolts, and the ground shaking, the underground volcanoes exploding, the man, the puppeteer in the office, looking out his window, seeing it all expel before his eyes in this chaotic frenzy of lightning and the stars falling from the sky. Hands are surrounding him and dragging him back into that dark corridor. You failed us. You failed the Dark Ones. And now we are coming for your home. Your fucking haircut. And maybe the lights slowly fade on. And we just see that it was our imagination all along.